The world lay in ruins, a silent testament to the ruthless efficiency of the alien raiders. Smoke rose from shattered buildings, and the once thriving cities now lay in desolate heaps. The invaders had struck swiftly, their attack precise and devastating. They reveled in their victory, mocking the helplessness of Earth's inhabitants. To them, this raid was just another easy score, another testament to their unmatched supremacy. They laughed at the very thought of retaliation from such a seemingly insignificant planet. These aliens, towering and brutish with green skin and broadheads, were infamous across the cosmos, renowned for their unmatched cruelty and skill in plundering. They were the scourge of many worlds. Their raids were legend, and their victims countless. Earth, to them, was just another weak, defenseless target, an easy mark in their long list of conquests. Stories of humanity's potential resistance were mere whispers, dismissed as the desperate tales of the weak. The raid was executed with chilling precision. Alien ships descended upon Earth, their beams extracting precious resources and human treasures with ease. The invaders laughed and jeered, their confidence unshakable. They herded terrified humans like cattle, enjoying the power they wielded. Yet, amidst their arrogance, they failed to notice the subtle signs of defiance. Unbeknownst to them, Earth had its protectors, an elite group of soldiers known as the Ghosts. These warriors were humanity's hidden blade, trained to strike fear into the hearts of their enemies. Though not present during the initial raid, their existence loomed like a shadow, a silent promise of retribution. As the aliens celebrated their plunder, a young woman captured during the chaos sat quietly in her metal cell. Her silence was unnerving, her dark, intense eyes reflecting a fire that refused to be quenched. When an alien tried to taunt her, she simply looked up and uttered a chilling prophecy. "They're coming." The words, simple yet laden with ominous promise, sent a ripple of unease through the invaders. They laughed it off, but a seed of doubt was planted. Little did they know, the Ghosts were indeed coming, and with them, the fury of a wronged humanity. The Silent Watcher. The alien raiders returned to their home base, their ships brimming with the spoils of their latest conquest. As they docked, laughter and cheers echoed through the corridors. They paraded their plundered treasures, mocking Earth's presumed helplessness. The aliens reveled in their success, throwing a grand celebration to commemorate their effortless victory. Earth, to them, was nothing more than a weak and conquered world, incapable of posing any real threat. The air was thick with overconfidence and disdain for their defeated foes. Among their spoils was a young human woman taken during the chaos of the raid. She was thrown into a small, cold metal room, intended to be a source of entertainment for the triumphant raiders. Yet, unlike other captives, she remained calm, her eyes intense and unwavering. Her silence unnerved the aliens, who were accustomed to fear and submission. They taunted her, tried to break her spirit, but she responded with nothing more than a steady, piercing gaze. One of the aliens, a towering brute named Das, crouched before her, seeking to provoke a reaction. "We haven't heard a word from you since we snagged you," he jeered. "Come on, squishy, don't be too boring." The woman's response was chillingly simple. "They're coming." The words, spoken with quiet conviction, sent a ripple of unease through Das. For a moment, a flicker of fear crossed his mind, but he quickly dismissed it. Yet, the seed of doubt had been planted, her words echoing ominously in his thoughts. Das couldn't shake the haunting morning. As the celebrations continued, he found himself increasingly paranoid. Her intense gaze and cryptic words haunted him, fueling a growing fear of retaliation. He voiced his concerns to his fellow raiders, but they laughed at his paranoia, dismissing it as mere superstition. "Humans capable of chasing us down. Impossible," they scoffed, their arrogance blinding them to the potential danger. Das's internal struggle intensified. Every shadow seemed to hide a threat. Every whisper echoed with the woman's warning. His mind churned with fear, imagining the worst. Yet, despite his growing dread, the other aliens remained unperturbed, their confidence unshaken. They continued their revelry, convinced of their invincibility. The uneasy silence from their human captive, combined with Das's mounting paranoia, created a palpable tension. While the others indulged in their arrogance, Das's fear gnawed at him, hinting at the storm that was about to break. Little did they know, the human woman's warning was not an empty threat. The ghosts were on their way, and retribution was imminent. The ghosts arrive. The ghosts, an elite squad of human soldiers, moved with lethal precision. Led by a scared, battle-hardened commander, they infiltrated the alien base under the cover of darkness. Their leader, a figure of cold resolve, coordinated the strike with military expertise, exploiting the aliens' overconfidence and lax security measures. Silent and swift, the ghosts bypassed outer defenses, their presence undetected until it was too late. The first signs of their attack were sudden and devastating. Explosions rocked the base, alarms blared, and the once jubilant atmosphere turned to chaos. The aliens, caught off guard, scrambled to respond, but their efforts were futile against the ghosts' calculated onslaught. Panic spread like wildfire. Alien warriors, previously drunk on their own invincibility, now faced a relentless and invisible enemy. The ghosts moved like phantoms, dismantling defenses with surgical strikes, turning the base into a battleground of fear and confusion. Each encounter ended swiftly, the aliens no match for the humans' ferocity and tactical prowess. In the midst of the chaos, Das found himself cornered, heart pounding. He turned to see the ghost leader approaching. The human's scared face was a mask of grim determination, his eyes cold and unforgiving. Das's bravado melted away, replaced by sheer terror. The ghost leader stepped closer, his voice a low, menacing growl. "You know why we're here," he said, each word laced with deadly intent. "Because you've kicked with Earth." Das trembled, his mind racing. The weight of his actions crashed down upon him. "Please," he stammered, his voice cracking with desperation. "We didn't understand. We didn't know." The ghost leader's expression hardened. "Ignorance is no excuse," he replied, his tone icy. "You dare to raid our home, to take one of our own. Now you face the consequences." Das fell to his knees, his fear overwhelming. "We won't come back, I swear. Just let me live." The ghost leader leaned in, his gaze piercing. "Remember this," he said, his voice a final, chilling command. "Don't with Earth." Das's plea echoed in the silent room, the reality of their mistake sinking in. The ghosts had come not just for retribution, but to send a message. As the ghost leader turned and walked away, Das realized the full extent of their error. They had underestimated Earth, and now they were paying the ultimate price. The reckoning. The ghosts, their mission complete, vanished into the shadows as swiftly as they had arrived. The alien base lay in ruins, a stark testament to the humans' wrath. Fires burned uncontrolled, and debris littered the ground. The once impenetrable fortress was now a shattered husk, its defenses obliterated. The remaining aliens, those few who survived the onslaught, cowered in fear, their confidence utterly destroyed. Among the wreckage, the young human captive was freed. She walked with the ghosts, her steps confident, eyes burning with the fire of vengeance. The aliens, now aware of their grave mistake, could only watch in silence as she and her rescuers departed. Word of the raid spread quickly, reaching the far corners of the cosmos. The tale of Earth's defiance and the ghosts' retribution became a legend, a warning to all who might consider underestimating humanity. The aliens, once proud and invincible, now knew the true cost of their arrogance. They had laughed at Earth, but now they trembled at the thought of its defenders. Back on Earth, the ghosts were hailed as heroes. Their victory was a beacon of hope, a testament to humanity's resilience and determination. The young woman, once a captive, now stood as a symbol of defiance. Her words, "They're coming," had been a promise fulfilled. In the days that followed, Earth's people rebuilt their shattered world, stronger and more united than ever before. They knew that the threat of alien raiders would never truly disappear, but they were ready. The ghosts remained vigilant, their presence a silent deterrent to any who might dare to threaten their home. And so, the story of Earth's defiance lived on, inspiring generations to come. The lesson was clear: never underestimate humanity, for its spirit burns brighter than the stars, and its defenders are always ready to rise from the shadows. A new dawn. The aftermath of the raid saw Earth transformed. The people, once scattered and fearful, now stood united in their resolve. Rebuilding efforts were swift, fueled by a collective determination to rise stronger from the ashes. The ghosts, their legends cemented in the annals of history, continued to serve as the guardians of Earth's newfound strength. Communities came together, sharing resources and knowledge, forging a resilient society. The memory of the alien raid served as a stark reminder of the importance of unity and vigilance. The young woman, who had once been a captive, emerged as a leader, her courage and resilience inspiring all who heard her story. Under her guidance, Earth's defenses were bolstered, new technologies developed, and alliances forged with other worlds who had suffered under the alien raiders' tyranny. The once isolated planet now stood as a beacon of hope and defiance in the galaxy. The ghosts, ever watchful, continued their training, honing their skills to perfection. They knew that the threat of the alien raiders had not been completely eradicated, but they were ready to face whatever came next. Their commander, the scared veteran who had led them to victory, instilled in them a sense of duty and honor. "We are the protectors of Earth," he would say, "and we will never falter." As the years passed, Earth's transformation was nothing short of miraculous. The once devastated cities were now bustling hubs of innovation and progress. The scars of the raid remained, but they served as a powerful reminder of what humanity was capable of when pushed to the brink. The return. Years after the initial raid, rumors began to circulate of a new alien threat. The same raiders who had once devastated Earth were gathering their forces, seeking revenge for their humiliating defeat. The news spread quickly, and Earth's people braced themselves for the impending storm. The ghosts, ever vigilant, prepared for the inevitable confrontation. Their leader, now a revered figure, addressed his troops with a steely determination. "We faced them once, and we emerged victorious. We will do so again. Remember, they may have strength, but we have something far greater: the will to protect our home and each other." As the alien fleet approached, Earth's defenses were put to the test. The young woman, now a seasoned leader, coordinated the efforts, her strategic mind guiding the planet's response. The ghosts, equipped with advanced weaponry and technology, stood ready to defend their world. The battle that ensued was fierce and unrelenting. The aliens, driven by vengeance, threw everything they had at Earth, but the humans, fueled by their desire to protect their home, fought back with unmatched ferocity. The skies lit up with the explosions of ships and the streaks of laser fire. In the midst of the chaos, the ghosts moved with precision, targeting key points in the alien fleet, disrupting their formations, and sowing confusion. The young woman's leadership was instrumental, her commands clear and decisive, her resolve unwavering. As the battle raged on, it became clear that the aliens had underestimated humanity once again. The ghosts, relentless and unstoppable, pushed them back, forcing their retreat. The invaders, realizing the futility of their efforts, fled, their fleet battered and broken. The legacy. The victory over the alien raiders solidified Earth's place in the galaxy. The story of their defiance and resilience spread far and wide, inspiring other worlds to stand against oppression. The ghosts, hailed as heroes, continued their vigilance, ready to face any threat that might arise. The young woman, whose prophecy had heralded the ghosts' arrival, became a symbol of hope and strength. Her leadership had guided Earth through its darkest days, and her vision for the future promised a new era of peace and prosperity. Under her guidance, Earth formed alliances with other worlds, creating a network of mutual support and defense. The once isolated planet now stood as a leader in the galaxy, its people united by a common purpose. The ghosts, ever watchful, remained the guardians of this newfound peace. Their legend grew, inspiring new generations to take up the mantle of protector. The lessons learned from the alien raid were never forgotten, serving as a constant reminder of the importance of unity, vigilance, and resilience. And so, Earth's story continued, a tale of defiance, strength, and hope. The ghosts, their mission ever ongoing, stood as a testament to humanity's indomitable spirit. They had faced the darkness and emerged victorious, and they would continue to do so, for they were the protectors of Earth, and they would never falter.